couple of these cards I took an absolute bath on. Worst trade of my life. Worst trade of my life was trading for that card.
Welcome back to EDI Sports Cards. So, is it over? Yes, that's what I'm asking. Is the time of sports card influencers finally over? And here's what I have to tell you. I think it is. So I want you to look at this video right here. This is from mindcycle Card. So I want to thank him and give a big shout out. He basically did a takedown, a financial takedown of Sportscard Investor on all of his cards, or about 85% of his cards that he has bought and either sold or hold, and how much value he has lost. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at this video right here. So here you go. You can actually see all of the cards. He's tracked everything. He also gave credit to another YouTuber who has been tracking SCI
totals. And this is going to show you out of the 65 purchases that we're looking at here, that's the total amount spent, $2,380,984. Then we'll go over to the top. We'll scroll over to the profit and loss column, scroll down, and as of right now, these 65 purchases total out to be a loss of a little over $1 million.
And here it is at the very bottom. There you go. $1 million loss. $1 million, folks. That's what we're talking about. I don't know about you, but if you lose $1 million, you're not an investor. I don't know about you, but if you lose $1 million, you're not even a business owner. I don't know, if you lose $1 million, you're a clown. The time has come. The sports card influencer time is over. It is now the collectors beating the influencers. And if you are a collector, that means that if you buy and hold cards, you are a collector. And if you hold more than 10,000 cards, you're a hoarder, just like me. So if you are a card hoarder, subscribe to this channel. I want to make sure that we can connect all of the card hoarders out in the country. Let's go. Let's subscribe. I will be doing more videos about how you can sell your cards to other collectors, how you can buy cards from other collectors. There are some third-party apps that work for us. I am going to find them and promote them on this channel. I have zero sponsorships. I just love cards like you, and I am sick and tired of influencers telling you what you should buy. Do not listen to anyone. What I'm going to do on this channel is show you the cards that matter the most for the hobby. But it doesn't mean they don't matter to you. I am not a Tom Brady fan. I don't want to own Tom Brady cards, but they're valuable cards. So if you want a valuable collection, especially in football, you need to have a Tom Brady card. Again, don't listen to people telling you what to buy. I'm going to show you what is valuable, what the hobby thinks is valuable, and then you make the decision as to what you want to do. That's it. That's the end game. You need to be happy with your collection at the end of the day, and you should not be spending your hard-earned dollars on these cards. You should have a limit. You should have a budget. Here, take this free guide that I created for you. This is the Guide to Sports Card Collecting. In it, it actually has a worksheet. On the worksheet, it says, list your budget. List your budget. You should have a certain amount of money that you are setting aside for sports cards every single year. And it doesn't matter if it's $100, $200, $300. That's actually the fun. Like, I could just spend money on cards. I could afford it, but it's not fun. Like, if I have a limit, if I have a budget, now I gotta chase. Now I gotta figure out, how do I get all of these cards that I want when I'm not gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars? Because in all honesty, those thousands of dollars that I spend on cards are no longer worth money. They're cards. And I don't have a market to go to exchange those cards for money. I have to find a buyer. I have to find a buyer. If I have a stock, I go to Wall Street and they do what's called mark to market, where basically they tell me this is how much you can sell your stock for. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. What matters is what the market will pay. Now, in sports cards, we don't have a market. There is no place to go to basically say, okay, I have X card. Can I sell X card? No, you got to find a buyer. You have to find a buyer. That's the problem. That's why this hobby is a collectible. That's why this hobby goes like this, because there's no market to set the prices. If you had a market that set the prices, then you wouldn't be arguing so much with sports card influencers. So anyway, their time is done, thankfully. We are now in charge. Yes, the card hoarders of the world are in charge. And if you're a card hoarder just like me, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
I bought this over a year ago when it was way more expensive than it was today. I took a bath on this one too, a smaller bath. Some of these cards represent cards that I bought or traded into in 2021, closer to the peak. And you know what? You can look at that a couple of ways. You can be like, damn, I'm taking a bath on some of these. It stinks to have to do that. On the other hand, I'm kind of happy to have them out of my collection, right?